name of stream to just doing story stuff. Okay, so we can close that, and I think we're about ready to start. Right, so we're back. I've done a little bit of levelling off screen. I'm up to 10 now, so I can start this mission. It was mostly just side quest stuff. Let's talk to him. Area, I swear you've gained an ilm around the arm since last we spoke. It's plain you've not been idle. In our previous lesson, you learned the Lancer's definition of courage, and how you might go around tempering its two aspects. Today we shall find out if your efforts have borne fruit. I see you've come prepared for battle there as well. Your next trial will place you in the midst of a throng of enemies. In such a situation, one may be attacked from any direction, making it difficult to respond appropriately. Furthermore, the likelihood of being surrounded is high. Will your resolve bear the weight of uncertainty? Will your composure hold when the odds are stacked against you? We shall soon find out. Should you overcome this trial, the courage you already possess will be further tempered. Now heed me well, for this is what you must do. I would have you travel to the Naked Rock, where the Annals claim dominion. At the summit of the rock is a sacred artifact, the Stone of Courage. You must claim it and bring it to me. If you are to reach its destination, you will need to negotiate a path through a whole pack of flesh-eating scalekin. Make no mistake, the creatures are intimidating foes. To stride into the midst of so many would ask much of any lancer's courage. But given time and no small amount of perseverance, I am confident you will prove equal to the task. Alright, so we've got this, and we've got the main quest to do. Still not fully used to the controls in this game. I should probably try the legacy controls someone recommended. So, I think both our quests need us to go out front. So where is the Naked Rock? Yeah, so we'll go down. Ooh, thank you for the follow, splicers. So we'll take. In fact, what we'll do is. You're right, frustrated. Right, so. Ooh. Are you someone I was meant to talk to? Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're an adventurer, are you not? I've seen you running to and fro, face-setting grim determination as adventurers are wont to do. Hence my presumption. If so, information which might interest you. Rumour has it plots with the lavender beds are auctioned off. What small bidders need not even be Gridanian. Any old adventurer or wandering minstrel could, with sufficient funds, purchase land and build their own home. Considering how discerning the elementals tend to be around who can and cannot reside in the Twelves Wood, it's rather surprising, if not hard to believe. But if there is truth to these rumours, well, who hasn't dreamed of owning their own forest cottage, perhaps with a small vegetable garden and a stable large enough for a chocobo or two? You know, should your travels take you to the Mirror Planks, where the ferry to the Lavender Beds is, perhaps you'll find the Twin Adder representative who can tell you more. I would be shocked if they weren't involved in such a monumental change in policy. From what I've heard, most people are homeless in this game. I'll be on the things to do. So anything? So where are these missions? Right, so those are over there. We'll do those first. I feel like it's darker more than it's light in this game at the moment. Chocobo Keep. I don't think I need you. So this should be for the main story, hopefully. I'll have to fight you now. Should be able to just run past. Yeah, I blame Pat for this. It's been ages since I played a, so I have to actually fight you. I'm all just getting used to the cooldown system. God, there's so many of them. I've been doing a fair bit of side stuff. Right. Oh, fuck's sake, I hate these fucking things. I always feel like things die like a second or two after I hit them. I don't know if that's lag or if that's just how the animations are. Please don't attack me. Oh, fuck's sake. Can I? No, I'm going to be doing that later on. Ooh, thank you for the follow, Violet Heart. Go away. It's also I'm playing an American server from the UK, so it'll be a thing I'll just get used to. Is that all of them? Recover the box. There's another one in here somewhere. Got to be in here somewhere.
Battle brothers.
Ooh, we've got a lot of followers today. Ah, that's it. Thank you for following, Shimpanny D. Ooh, we're also in a fate as well now. I've got so many of them. I'd really like a good AoE attack at the moment. Anyone know when those start turning up for Dragoon or Lancer? Right. Get the box. So we'll go up. What are these for? So we'll do those later. Can we get through here? Ah, no worries if it's all single target. It's just I've had issues trying to swat away large amounts of mobs. Right, where is this person? Inside? Hello, Pauline. Yes, may I assist you with some matter? Yeah, take this stuff. Oh, but this equipment I left with the soldiers of Bannock. For the first sight of danger, you see, I say. Well, all is not lost. It appears the recruit manager managed to complete some of the surveying assignment. The records are actually quite detailed. With the changes wrought by the calamity, I thought it wise to send the Order of the Twin Adder on a number of expeditions to map the region's topography. As fortune would have it, the officers saw these tasks as an excellent opportunity to train inexperienced soldiers. We can no longer rely on our past knowledge of the Twelveswood. If we are to survive these troubled times, we must reacquaint ourselves with our surroundings, that we may better discern the threat we face. Stay vigilant, adventurer. Ooh. So I think we want the hemp. Oh, that XP. And what do we get for this? Wristbands. A lot of XP. If you might spare some time, Harry, I would have you fill a number of hoglets and green tea. While these beasts have always been called the Twelveswood home, their appetite has grown so insatiable of late that I fear they will devour every nut on the forest floor. The circle of life cannot well sustain such gluttony. I must ask you to slay at least 6 of these creatures. Okay. Sort that out in a bit. Sprint. So over here we're obtaining a magic rock. I'm gonna get attacked over here, I know it. No, leave me alone. Ah. Just want to find out where this rock is. I should probably back off and then re-go in once I've dropped the aggro. Because it looks like I'll have to fight my way through them. See how tough they are. Not too tough. Next up. Spin around them. It's like a Dark Souls boss. So is there anything in here? It's too dark, I can't see. Alright, let's see if we can get to the rock. I'm guessing that's it up there. Ooh, got to fight multiple now. Slowly cut my way through. We'll go around this way. Gonna sneak. Come. So fucking many of them. Let's just try and sneak in. Nah, I'm gonna start getting them later on. I am half tempted to try the controller for this. Get some health back. Poke. Right. Is that all of them? Fed up of them already. Got a fair amount of XP from that though, to be fair. Congratulations, you have obtained the false stone of courage. Oh, it's this guy. Ah, you heard me right, folks. What does that say about your courage, I wonder? Oh, fucking owned. Ah, but where are my manners? My name is Folkies, with the pleasure of meeting at the Lancers Guild, if you recall. On that occasion I turned my weapon upon you, and you betrayed not a hint of fear. It was in that instant I sensed that you are unlike the others, that you had promise. And so to the present. In its current state, the trial in which you are engaged, if trial it may be called, makes a mockery of the Lancer's art. Needless to say, this cannot be tolerated. And so I have taken the liberty of moving the Stone of Courage to a more suitable location. It now resides in the depths of the Spirit Hold, under the guard of fell fiends. A far more fitting challenge, as I am sure you would agree. I don't know, struggling with those a bit. Whether or not you attempt to retrieve the stone is for you to decide. If you fear for your safety, I suggest you run back to the guild and bemoan the world's frightfulness to the many brave souls who cower there. You will doubtless consider it a supremely courageous act. Yet know that a lancer may forge true courage only in the midst of great danger. Bye. And if I stay still, I assume they can't see me. There's dungeons over there. Right, so I've got to go over to there. I'm not fighting you. How long till I get a mount? I'm fed up of running. Or at least a longer sprint. Do 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 do. Is that particularly far away from? Oof. Into the spooky castle. Let's try fighting one. Right, about level 20. Have the fight, you go away. Particle effects. Leave me alone. Now, is this the real one, or have I got to do another one of these? Awesome. Let's just sprint out. So the next main quests are I think we've got most of them. Let's return. Was that the hog quest? Yeah. We'll return for now, we're just trying to apply for the main missions. And so we want the Lancers Guild. I still need to look into picking up a craft at some point. Let's see what they're about. I did it. So you've returned. Tell me, were you able to obtain the Stone of Courage? Here you go. Yes, this is indeed the stone, though it is in rather worse condition than when I last saw it. What happened to the naked rock? The Lancer who but recently threatened you moved the stone to Spirit Hold. Not content with trespass and slander, the brazen fool now meddles with our training. Seven hells, this is not to be borne. Listen well, Harry. Though I do not doubt that you know better, my duty as Guildmaster compels me to state the obvious. Heed not that man's words. That a Lancer's courage can only be forged in the midst of great danger as a vainglorious tripe. As you can already have learned, a Lancer's courage is a product of composure and resolve. Crafting super ineffective to do until you get one of your combat classes to 50. Okay. Be under no misapprehension. Watchfully navigating the Annals territory served to temper your courage, in a manner that blindly braving the terrors of the Spirit Hold did not. As you continue your training, pray keep the lesson of this trial close to your heart. Before you return to adventuring, there's one more thing I will tell you. In recognition of your unwavering efforts in the trial thus far, I hereby grant you leave to join other guilds. Naturally, you must seek permission of the relevant guild masters before. Gridania is home to a great many guilds besides our own. If you consider combat your calling, the archers and the conjurers have a strong presence in our nation. Should you crave a more peaceful pastime, you may alternately consider to join the leatherworkers, carpenters, or botanists. While there is something to be said for broadening one's horizons, it is also important to maintain focus. As your guildmaster, I would naturally prefer you first master the Lancer's art. Rest assured that there will be enough time to take another discipline. Yet whatever path or paths you choose to walk... Okay. So we can get a leather jacket, which is worse than what I've got. I've already got a sallet, I think. Get some nicer gloves. Let's go for these. What level do I need to be to do the next one? 15, right. Clear sets. Okay. So now, is it busybody work until I get to level 15, or do I have main quest stuff I can be doing? I can do Hall of Never stuff at the end, right? Right, so let's head over to the inn. Do I get a room there?
Battle Brothers.
Thank you for the follow, Stradent. And so what's that over there? That's C1's bit carpenter. Well, we'll have a look at the inn thing. But we're probably going to head over and just do more story stuff. So I don't know if I can get the thing from you yet. You got anything interesting to say? No. I want to go to Golden Saucer. When can I get the Golden Saucer ticket? Let me go gamble. Oh my god. It's him. Is he judging my aesthetics? So accept that one. It's a pat. Oh no, they've come to dab on me. Am I I'm being bullied by the high-profile streamers. What was I doing? I've lost track of it now. I wonder why. Does Pat like to just pick the biggest class so he can roleplay? Oh, that's Elmo. But I should. And how do I do the thing? So send a friend request to him. Awesome. It's gone orange now. Right, I need to get to work on these missions then, so... What was this novice hall thing you guys were saying anyway? I can't do it until 15. Okay. In that case, I'm guessing our main mission is to go do this. So we'll head off and go do the quests. We'll be polite. We'll wave first. And then we're gonna head off to this place and do the missions. So we can hopefully catch up with everyone else who plays this game. God knows how long that's going to take. So if we sprint, I'm quite enjoying the game actually. I wish it was lighter more of the time. I wish I hadn't picked the place that reminds me of England. It's just rain and green everywhere. I could see it a bit more. Where am I going? Ah. Okay. Well, I think I feel like an old man. Is it Sintel? This is coming from the fact that I used to play Guild Wars and RuneScape and basically never talked to anyone the entire time I was on it. So I'm not used to actually talking to people. The only time I'd use all chat was to trade. kill these things. This truly is the Sword Art Online. I saw Zuzuma once in RuneScape. That's probably the highlight of my life. I think has Heavy Thrust got positional? 191 on the flank, right? Ah, just missed the combo. Ooh, I just got a message. I would have played the Warhammer MMO if it was out now. I'm guessing WoW is the closest you'll get. I know, I got some of them to work when I was just running in circles around some of the bigger enemies. So that's that one. So we'll go back over here. Is that Sunshine? I think I know this person. Hey. So back over to the creepy house. Well, the way I'm treating it is I'm going to get as far as I can in, and then I'll pay for a first block of subscription, and I'm just going to pay it whenever I fancy playing that sort of thing. I can drop a tenner every now and then, it's not too bad. Yes, the elementals rejoice at your actions. The life of the forest relies on a delicate balance, and the unchecked proliferation of beasts would mean a slow but certain death for the Twelveswood. It is our duty to correct such imbalance, and swiftly, even if it means shedding blood. Though it may seem trivial, you have performed a vital service this day. May the elementals bless your future endeavours. Let's get a wrist. Is the wristband the right one? Yeah. Yeah, I'll only be paying for the month right at the end of the thing. Okay, so I need to get some eggs. A word with you, Eri. I hesitate to make such a dangerous request, but might you assist us in thinning the number of anoles on the naked rock? But I've just killed a bunch of them. In our effort to commune with the elementals, we conjurers often find ourselves in the area. Of late, however, our meditations have all too frequently been interrupted by unprovoked anole attacks. Truly, the beasts have grown more aggressive by the day. The numbers have continued to grow since the advent of the 7th Umbrella era, you see, forcing packs of Skelkin to come down from the mountains in search of food. If you could slay half a dozen or so of these beasts, that would lessen the need to hunt and serve as a warning to the anoles to remain within their territory. But I'm afraid you must do more than thin the existing population. Oh, we're going full on extermination here. Ooh. And we'll take your quest as well. God damn you, mushroom, blah blah blah. Okay. Kill the mushrooms. Well, answer with an accept on that one. And What's out here? It's a decaying tree. Is that all of them? So we've got to go to the next one, which is over here. Am I blind? There's one over here. Alright, where's this mushroom? Easy. Hey, straight light, how's it going? It's over here. Rub the tree. Ooh, I'll have to look at that next time I do it. I feel like I'm bullying these mushrooms. We'll collect the mission when I finish the other one. And we want to go straight ahead. Made the same mistake. So Shins, follow me along. Good combo. I've heard that Dragoon gets a fair few combos to keep track of. I'll have to work out how I'm going to keybind all this stuff. I'm not used to doing big keybinds. So the goal with this is to go up through Dragoon and eventually level into Dancer. So those are my eggs. Need to get more eggs. So a button that can auto target the nearest. I always mess up when clicking it. Tab does it right. Nice, that's good to know. There's the next egg. How do I know if I got into the right arc, by the way? Do I just have to judge by the damage numbers? Right, where is the other? Guessing that's one. Oh no, Sen, you're in a rough spot there. And I need one more egg. Thanks, Pat. Well, there's more because I had Sen running around with me. I didn't know if I could manage to get it, or if I was just strafing around things. Ooh, Skull's just tweeted and messaged me with something about Fat Shark. That's probably some Vermintide news. I'll check it when I get to the house. I will join Fate. Ah, so there's a control to use those hotkeys. I'm going to quickly check my Discord messages. Am I being sent? Oh shit, they've shown off the Bard and Throne axis of Vermintide. Nice. Right. Ah, you have returned. Now my brothers and sisters continue their meditations undisturbed. You have my thanks. As for those eggs, may I ask you to deliver them to Super Camazon at the Bannock. And all the eggs are both large and filled with nutrients. The perfect meal for a soldier. She will be more than a little pleased to see you, I should imagine. And I'll give you your stuff as well. Yeah, I did all that. Give me my mittens. I want to stay warm. What else can I do? Yep, take that. I'll come back and do that later. Where is this? Central Shroud. Right, so it's back over there. Yeah, the only thing I worry about is, does the game get kind of like those crazy World of Warcraft screens where there's like 100 different bars I have to track? From what people have said, it doesn't get that bad, and that's more of a, do I want all the stuff on the screen? Hello, I bring you eggs. Yeah, I haven't put them on. Saying get off my head. I'm not saying I should be the one, but don't forget these are Noli eggs. The troops will be glad to see these. And depends on your class, you're going to will eventually get a bar to track a buff called Blood of the Dragon. Essentially, it's a timed 30 buff. Okay. I hear that Anolis are more numerous than ever, yet you appear to have managed the task with your skin intact. Your skill and bravery continue to amaze me. So what do we want? Bone ring. I think these are both worse than what I have. So I think you're my next main quest. Thank God you've come. With a potential crisis on our hands, I'd appreciate your assistance. Will you hear me out? Oh, that looks important. More importantly, what'd you give me? Cool hat. Cool coif. I've got a hat, so I'll get the coif. I've seen how cool the armour gets, but for me the coolest armour that the Dragoon has is a lot of the more very realistic looking armours that appear to be in the Heaven Sword expansion. So I'll be going for them, I think. Listen, Wolf, we haven't much time. To the southeast here lies a dungeon known as the Spirit Hold. It was all but... Didn't I go there earlier? It was all but destroyed by the Calamity. Desiring to offer the ruins back to the forest, a hero ventured inside to carry out the rite of returning. Alas, it would seem something has gone awry. Word arrived just moments ago that the hero and his guards have been attacked by a towering shadow. Aye, you heard me true, a shadow. The true hedgehog. On any day I would dispatch the best quivermen to provide support, but I sent them to repel an exile incursion to the west shroud near Belago. The time of the events cannot be a mere coincidence. I fear the exile somehow have caught winds of our plan, and are attempting to disrupt the rite in an effort to weaken the bond between man and elemental. My character looks like such an idiot in that hat, I love it. They must not be allowed to succeed, and so I bid you go to the Spirit Hold and do whatever is necessary to resolve the situation. Please say you will help us. I knew you would not let me down. You will have my support, as much support I can muster. Now we are racing against time. Now go, let the legend come back to life. Right, so where was this again? It's down here? Yeah. So we want to go this way. My buddy Sen's just gonna keep along. I said, do you get a better sprint later on? It doesn't seem to last very long. Or is it just mounts is what they replace it with? Ooh, there's my phone dinging. No, the mount replaces it, right. How is Sen faster than me? He's a white mage. You should not be athletic. No, this is Sunshine from a couple of different Discord channels, mainly the Black Gift one. Who goes there? An adventurer, is it? Doubtless you already know this, but a towering shadow manifested without warning and attacked the hero in the midst of the rite. I think it's him. It's got the same name as him, and we're in the same area. It might just be a random person. Most of his party is successfully evacuated, but 5 remain unaccounted for. Please find them and see them out of harm's way. Cool. We're just going in here then. Yeah, it's because I think Billy normally goes by Shen, doesn't he? I've been told I'm meant to say that to the white mages. He's dead. I just want to jump high, that's why I took Dragoon. Off you go. So we can go in, these don't seem to be attacking me, so... Oh no, the ritual failed. So now they attack me. I think Sunshine wanted to play a monk, but he was a bit worried that they didn't seem very good when he last played. So I don't know if monks have been improved or not. If anyone can say, that might be useful for him. Got to bully the white mage. So monks are in a weird place right now, and they're the only class who fears weren't allayed. I was watching a stream, and apparently some of them seemed fairly happy about the sort of adverse. I don't know. I can't explain what they'd said. They'd said something about because everyone else didn't seem as reliant on certain buffs, that monks may be comparatively slightly better. I don't know. I may be talking out my arse because I don't know much about the game. Where's the next one? And is that done? No, it's in here. Oh, fuck off. I don't want to. Leave me alone. Can I just sort of angle out the way of this? No, I've got to fight him, Flixie. Ooh, there's a long text. I'll read that in 1 second. Right, so monks do blunt damage in any class in the game that does. Tons of classes give slashing and piercing debuffs, but monks don't synergize in the same way. What was I? That Bard and Dragoon do. Those buffs are being removed, which is a minor buff. Yeah, that's what I thought I heard. Although it said being this early on didn't mean too much to me. Let's see. So is this going to be a fight? A mournful voice of creation grant you this humble stone of soul that may be wake to life. What an edgy boy. Here we go. Spin. Just keep moving like it's Dark Souls. I don't know if are the attacks in this game sort of angled by where he's going. Is it actually worth me running around him like this? Apart from when I dodge those. I hear the prelude music in this remix. Ooh. Is Enough to get out of the way? No. Right, so that time was enough. I did it, I'm ready for end-game content. I beat Final Fantasy. That woman is no ordinary adventurer. She's a loser. How long till I'm fighting Sephiroth? It's these two again. Oh, they're not voiced this time. Damnation, he's eluded us yet again. Oh, fancy meeting you here. How are things? Now, was that sound effect from the cutscene or was that Pat messaging me? This might be voiced. Oh no. Shh, more birds. That's how many times today? 7? The movements are beyond our fathoming. Do you think maybe they're trying to summon their primal? I hope not. For all our sakes, we must be prepared for the worst. Small thing about Sephiroth is when I was younger, I don't know why, but me and my friend group used to call him Sarayev, and I don't know where we got that reading of the word from, but we were all convinced Sephiroth was written as Sarayev. With the same fate as the befallen the Emerald Moss. It is as we feared. Dalamud's anomaly has affected the life in the Twelveswood. That looks creepy. You mean the disturbance in the etheric flow? The very same. The Garleans have a lot to answer for. The imbalance they've created is plunging the land into chaos, just as Louis... Is that... How do you pronounce that? Louiso? Louiso, we'll go for that. Forewarned. It's no wonder the primals have started appearing. Time is against us, but there's still hope for the land. We must hold fast to that hope and fight to the very last. Agreed. Ooh, wow. These goggles, they do nothing. These stupid things happen to be Videla related and Charlayan innovation. Show some respect. But they're so uncomfortable and ugly. They're not as ugly as the masks the other guys are wearing. If you ask me, they're an improvement over that mask he was. So how different is this intro story if I was playing a different character in the different areas? Are they massively different? Like, is it a different perspective on the story, or is it the same thing happening? Already 5 years is but a heartbeat in the life of the planet. I suppose you're right. Now that I think about it, the Twelveswood's barely recovered at all, and the Gradayans still have the same problems. They keep saying that this event was like destroyed everything, but everything looks alright. They've got a lot of nice looking buildings. It didn't seem that bad of a calamity. Along with some new ones, just in case the Exile and Garuda weren't troublesome enough. The Sylph said to go and invite Ramu, didn't they? Do you ever think that those adventurers who fought alongside us? I do, and then 5 years seems like ages. I can't believe that it's like... It's been 5 years and they seem to have rebuilt everything if it was so bad.
Battle brothers!
Oh, thank you for the follow, Vibia. Golly, and what is that exactly? Yet another disturbance in the ether and flashing manifested at that. It seems to be coming from the Lifemen slump. We must hurry. Are you alright? Your eyes glazed over there for a while. The good news is that the hero is unharmed, somewhat dazed, yes, but whole of mind and body. The bad news concerns everyone else. Lest you forget that 12 Wood is the domain of the elementals. It is by their leave that a man abides in the forest and avails himself of its bounty. The ground which the dungeon occupies is no different. Having no more use for the dungeons, the Grenadians send a hero to offer. I keep stumbling over words. Hero is such a weird title to have. To offer the place back to the elementals by the right of returning, which is essentially an expression of gratitude. Alas, he has failed to complete the ritual for obvious reasons. While the poor soul cannot be blamed for this, the fact remains that unless the elementals are given their due, they may well consider it a slight. And the very last thing the Grenadians can afford to do, I'm going to call them the Canadians really, can afford to do in these uncertain times is risk alienating the 12 Wood's eternal guardians. But you have more than done your part. We shall see the hero to safety, and send for his peers to finish the rite. In the meantime, please make your way outside and report to Alliston. But where are my manners? Why didn't you introduce yourself last time we met? I'm Papalimo, and the tactless woman beside me there is Ida. Papalimo and I are surveying the 12 Woods together. Pleased to meet you. Ida, give me a hand, would you? Did you even really need to crouch? I don't think your height actually changes. Wait, there is something familiar about you. Could it be that you are... Yes, the person you met 5 minutes ago. Never mind, doubtless my eyes are playing tricks. Till we meet again. Ooh. Don't tell Pat, but he stinks. Also, the only movement you need to do at your level is dodge the orange marks. Alright. Look at this, having fun out there. What have I got to do now? Talk to this dude. Don't want to do a fate. Poke. I'm just running. Yeah, the person said it earlier, you do lose your mouse a fair bit in this. It may be worth trying the controller. Well, I don't know if controllers are better for some classes or others. And Elston. All this happened inside Spirit Hold. 12 preserve us. Who was that masked mage and that dark abomination? And by what dark abomination is he trying? I thought he was referring to the Lalafell. So many things shrouded in mystery. Well, I shan't find the answers on my own. I must needs discuss this with Galfried. The matter warrants a full investigation. If I am the judge, and that shall certainly be my recommendation. Your courage has saved me many times this day, adventurer. For this you may have my deepest gratitude. Pray return to Grenada and seek out Mian. And so she wishes to thank you for your efforts on our behalf. Cool. Let's go home. Mama Mian, you got anything for me? Oh, that was Divya. Welcome back, Eri. A little bird tells me that the hero and his party owe you their lives. A tale for a tavern if ever there were one. It's only a shame that I must ask you not to tell it for the time being, at least, to make myself clear. Why not? Until the heroes have made their will on the matter known, it would be best to avoid unsettling people with stories of walking statues. Now then, you must have suitable recompense for your valiant service. For the first half of your reward, I give you leave to make use of the accommodations here at the guild. Arrangements have been made, so all you need to do is speak with the Atonian whenever you crave the comfort of a firm bed and a soft pillow. PogChamp. For the second half of your reward, I offer you another path to fame and fortune, guild levies. Guild levies are records... Is it guild levies or guild leaves? If there's a levies, that'll be a person working for you. We'll go for guild leaves. Are records of the various requests we receive from the citizenry. They outline all manner of tasks which ambitious young adventurers like you can elect to undertake. Gontran is our guild levy official. I'm going to say levy, it's easier. Levy meet here at our Caroline Canopy. I have spoken with him in regards to your knack in solving challenging problems, and he is eager to make your acquaintance. The only reason I say levies is because that's what a load of different things in tabletop are called. By the way, have you perchance heard about the coming festival? It's truly a splendid occasion, looked forward to by young and old alike, and one I heartily recommend you take the time to enjoy. Don't be too disappointed if the recent troubles cast a shadow of proceedings. However, I fear nothing short of the mysterious interloper's apprehension can prevent that. But we're talking about you, Eri. You have made the mother proud. I expect great things from you, young lady. We're going to get a new hat. Yee. More systems. Let's try my new hat. So want this. What do we think, chat? I think I like the other one more. This one looks slightly cooler, which makes it worse. Mama. Okay. How is my favourite fresh-faced adventurer? I do not scowl, so I speak out of habit. You come a long way since you first walked through my door, and I'll not deny it. As a matter of fact, I think it's about time you made yourself useful at the Brent Branch Meadows in Central Shroud. Unlike the recruits you see at the Bannock, the men and women out at Brent Branch are fully occupied with their own work. As such, I imagine there are more than a few would recommend assistance of a rapidly maturing adventurer. Brent Branch is the home of a very useful situated Etherite. It is, in other words, the perfect place for you to begin the next stage of your journey as an adventurer. And what better time than the present? Leave the city via the Blue Badger Gate and continue to the southwest until you come to the bridge. Cross it, and when you spy an Etherite in the distance, you may congratulate yourself of having successfully found Brent Branch Meadows. If you so fancy, you may also make use of the Chocobo Porter service, doubtless the safest way to get to your destination. Chocobo Keeper Singer should not hesitate to lend you his birds to a capable adventurer like you. Oh, and be sure to introduce yourself to Kiefer, the head Chocobo Wrangler, when you arrive. Let's accept this. I want to look at this room. What happens if I retire to an in room? Aww. Now, this looks comfy, but I don't think I'd enjoy an actual fountain in my bedroom. What do these do? Okay. so I can get retainers. Ooh. So I need to get them. Glamour dresser. I'm not pretty enough for the glamour, so I can store stuff in there. Oh, toy chest. Oh, I'm not leveled up enough to play with toys. And so this will be where I can review stuff, yeah. Okay. What a nice little room. Is there anything I've not looked at? Yeah, let's get back to the missions. Chewbacca. Cool, what do you want me to? Mother Muons told me much about your endeavour, Harry. Have you considered attempting one of the guild levies here at the Adventures Guild? Guild levies are means by which we document requests for assistance from the citizenry. From battlecraft levies that require extermination to tradecraft requests. Okay. Oh, that's... Well, isn't that in there? That sounds cool. I want nightmares. Be just like real life. So... Oh, I got waved out. I should probably wave back. What motes do I have? Yeah, I won't be doing levies for a little bit. When do I get all the cool dancers and the little pets? When do I get the meme dance? Everyone has that meme dance. Alright. I think we'll... wave and head back off into the... If there's anything else I need to do in here just now. Okay. And so where are we actually going? Should just teleport there really. Oh, it's actually daytime around here. I can actually see stuff. I'm late for fantasy school. I don't remember those being there last time I was here. What's the best way in? Can I jump over this wall? Yeah, probably, but I can't bother. So how far am I into this first quest section then? I feel like I've been playing for quite a while. Oh, I found sunshine again. You must be the adventurer Muin sent word about. I'm Keith, the head wrangler around these parts. I've heard many God, people talk weird in this. I've heard many and more things about you, good things, lest you worry. When the elder Siege Seer bade us welcome venturers, it is fair to say without our doubts, till hard-working folk like yourselves set about proving us wrong. Consider me a convert. Anyways, you have mind to help out at the ranch, haven't you? Good, we could always do with a hand or two to keep the place running smoothly. As a matter of fact, I have a task right here that wants doing. Let me know when you're ready to get busy. Oh, and you come highly recommended, so don't go letting me down. Good trousers. What, those ones? Level 12. New action. And so what are those? Is that them rolls? Creates a barra nullifying most knockback and drawing effects. Okay, so we'll just pop that on. And pop that there. Let's put those on. Check my aesthetics. Yep. Right, now what do I got to do for you? Seeing as how you're new around here, let's start off with an easy job that'll help you get your bearings, eh? So it just so happens it's feeding time for the chocobos. Grab yourself a few bunches of broadleaf gyashi greens for the pile beside the field there, and stick them in the feeding troughs. Brent Branch is a big place, mine, so don't go off missing any. Off you trot then. You're tiny. Take some. You there, adventurer? You all suffice. I have a job that need performing, and I'm willing to pay the going rate. Trifling task, really. I simply need to ask the locals here at Brent Branch Meadows what the head wrangler covets most in the world. It's a private matter, lest you doubt, so be sure you inquire discreetly. And please, for the love of no, do not reveal that you are in my employ. In fact, it would be best if my name wasn't mentioned at all. I mean, she stood right there, so she probably noticed. Is this another quest to take on? What does Keitha covet most? Why would you wish to know, Sam? Wait a minute, did the old merchant put you up to this, didn't he? He's wasting his time with that approach. If that man is serious about owning a chocobo, he had better serve convincing Keitha of his intent to provide a bird with proper care and attention. Can I go in there? No. Ah, so someone said I could press a item thing. So if I click that. So what was the fast way to do this? Where's the last one? It's over here. Okay. It's over there somewhere. Or am I blind? Yes, down there. Oh no, I'm stuck. Right, so we target it. Right, okay, I see. So what I'll probably do is I'll get to try and get as close to the end of this quest chain as possible. And I'll finish it up for the night. If I can get onto like the cusp of the main quest line. Thank you for doing like the greens, Eri. I trust you've got a rough idea of how the place is laid out. Here at Brent Branch we nurture chocobos from the egg to young adult. So you might say we have them for the duration of the formative years. It is backbreaking work keeping the birds free of illness and injury. I'm sure my fellow workers will appreciate any help you can give them. Jack boots or take those. So now some bastard Karen's gone and broken into my chocobo eggs. The filthy little thief was busy looking at the barn when the guards startled it, prompting the damn thing to drop the egg that was clutching and run. Some of the lads chased him, bless him. But when 3 more vermin appeared, we had no choice but to turn back. Throw me off with these country accents. Something has to be done about this, Karen. Would you mind heading over to the matron Lathes and having a word with the soldier named Rosalind for me? Ratman nest near the neck of the woods, see, she'll know what to do. Okay. This way. That thing looks goofy. I want one. Hello. You're in Akitha's behalf, hmm? I see. Broke one of her eggs, you say. And there were 4 of the creatures? The Karen are a nuisance at best of times, but now we must add trespass and chocobo murder to their transgressions. They've forced our hand. Our retribution must needs to be swift and decisive. And who better to deliver, adventurer? Find the lair to the west of here. Okay. Do. Look at these guys having a nice chat together. I'll kill them. Yeah. Deed is done. Good. A grim task, but a necessary one. You have shown them the folly of inciting the wrath of those who consort with adventurers. Perhaps now the Karen will think twice before giving their... whatever that meant. Take those. My duties as a wood whaler include inspecting the matron's leaf for signs of damage or decay. It's never been a difficult task until one day when I discovered several clutches of Deramite eggs. I had no problem slaying the beasts when fully grown, but the mere sight of their eggs sickens me. Spare me this disgusting task and destroy their eggs. Oh there, adventurer, you seem light on your feet. Fancy a quick skip along the route of the Heavens Pillar here? I need someone to pick off a blue trumpet or two. I know what you're thinking, it's not but more than a mushroom, so why the commotion? I'll tell you why. You allow that fungal menace to multiply, and within a moon they're all covering the whole damn route. The rotten wood clear through. Just watch your step while you're up there, though. The detrimites on the ground won't waste any time before adding insult to falling injury. When she's done, head to the top end of the route. Theodore here will be gladly to take care of the chores. Right. Oh god, there's so much fucking shit on me. Right, which one's the main one? It's don't look down. That isn't the main one. Is look but won't touch. And so we want this, which is so there's one down here. Oh god, that's big. So that's that one. The next one's at the top here. Do I have to be up top? No, that's... Guessing I have to go up this way. I'll give Sen a hand. Is that close enough? Yep. There we are. This one. I'm glad there's not collision with other people on here. That'd be way too mean. Right, here's the next one. If he helps me kill this one, I'll help him kill his one. Right, so that's those two done. I'm not fighting these bloody things. So why does my heavy thrust proc when I sprint sometimes? What, that I could always rely on a kind soul to handle such tasks. Thank you for your help. Okay, so we'll take the pants. I suppose to go back up there for that one. So I'll quickly run and do that. Yeah, there's the door. Not fighting you. Let's get through. Don't wanna. Oh, I've got to go back up there. Is parry and block just like a random chance that they happen? Or are they set amounts based on angle? It's regrettable. My duty to... Parry's a set amount. Right. My duty to stand watch over the road from here to the Branch Meadows. The ranch has become a veritable institution of Grenada. So many threats, blah blah blah. Which reminds me, but I believe I caught a glimpse of some shadowy fellow not too long ago. Which mind passing word to Rosalind down below. I would go myself, but well, it's hard enough, marshalling the courage to walk from the route to the shift. Okay. A shadowy fellow. Now that you mention it, I may have seen something. I dismissed it as a trick of the light before, but I thought I saw a shadow in the forest to the north. Still, I suspected enough more than a Kyrian thief on the run. You must be a state of curiosity, by all means investigate. Should you actually find something of note, I'd very much like to see it. Okay. So we're going back to... In the Grim Dark... Oh, is this a 40k reference? What am I looking for? Let's just click on the... map, show me where this is. This way. Yeah, I can see sunshine. Doo -doo -doo. Everything's a 40k reference, really. What did I just get successful? Was that a fate? Did I accidentally a fate? Right, one leather bag. Okay, so back this way. Run, sunshine, run! Have you found something? Remnants of campfire and a forgot bag. This could belong to any adventurer or traveller. And inside we have a chocobo grooming brush and roseline oil. But wait, why would a traveller make camp here? Wouldn't it be far safer to beg the hospitality of the Brent Branch Meadows? Bugger me, I think this belongs to a stranger said to be meddling with the chocobos. No, it's probably me mumbling. Thank you, adventurer. We've been lax in our duties, but no longer. I swear we will find the shed. I'm not that much of a weeb, Pat. I'm a bit of one. I have a terrible mumbling habit. Oh, level 13. We cannot allow the sentries to dismiss similar sightings. They must know what we have learned. To that end, I've prepared a letter containing everything we know about our mysterious stranger. I need you to show it to my comrades throughout the shroud. Once each sentry is committed to details of the memory, have them write their name at the bottom of the confirmation. So for Elmar and Bannock, then find Bernard at the east gates of Brent Branch Meadows. They ought to relay information. Finally, make sure Elgar sees the letter. He stands watch within the stables. So run around and talk to people. Let's get to this one first. I feel like me and Sunshine are racing. You don't look like you're here for training. A shadowy figure? Understood. I'll pass the word to the recruits as well as the sentries. Let me make my mark. There, that should do. If you follow the road south, you find Bernard at the bridge to the Brent Branch. Okay. And where are you? You the thing I want, or your new quest? You're the quest. I'll ask you anyway. While I'm here. Keitha, the only thing Keitha wants for our birds to be happy. Yep. Ooh, what do you give me? Greetings, adventurer. My name is Tianri, and I'm in charge of assigning a local lead quest of Brent Branch Meadows. Gontray sent you to seek me out, did he? Then I shall assume you have a basic understanding of what accepting Ego Levy might entail. But first thing first, I must be certain that your skills are a match for your enthusiasm. The Adventurers Guild will not approve of me sending a fledgling hero to the death of dishonour for want of their requisite capabilities. Take a moment to peruse the task outlined in this guideline. Do you believe yourself up to the challenge? So these are time limited. So I'll not take that just now, because I'm going to be doing other stuff. Catch you later, Shin. As I said, I don't know how much longer it's going to take for me to finish up for the day, so. There you are. Bernard. You have business with me, adventurer? Hand over. Rosalind is right to be cautious, but the stranger to venture so close, yet go to such great lengths to remain undetected, highly suspicious. They clearly have designs in Brent Branch. We appreciate the help. I should write my name here, yes. And here. And quickly on the other. So we'll take this on then. If you said don't have to worry about the time limit just yet. Take you on. Okay. So threat level elevated. Oop, wrong tab. She just wants you to like the bird. There, I've done it. Now you. Mind the birds of adventure, they get nervous around strangers. What's this shadowy stranger near the matron's leave? You have already shown this to Bernard and Elmer? Good, good. Then all that's left to inform the staff here. Not everyone here is a wood whaler, true, but our stable boys wouldn't hesitate to take up arms to defend the chocobos. We could probably do with some new boots. Let's see. See how far in I am. Right, I think though, looking at the list of how many quests there are, I'm probably going to call this here for the night, I think. Streams been going on for a fair bit. I might stream tomorrow. I might put it off until Tuesday though. I don't like to stream on the same day the guy's podcast is, normally because I'm watching it. So thanks for coming, guys. I've been enjoying this so far, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.